Hey there, I'm John.
I'm Eric.
We're John Eric Art.
John Eric Art.
So we're just hanging out, having some fermented grapes.
Yes, sir.
Fermented grapes, best thing for you.
Yeah, it's good.
And we're just hanging out in the entry room at NJ Sound, and we were just talking, and we wanted to capture this on video so we could do it for podcast 3, which is coming up right now. Oh, I gotta fix the. There we go.
There you go. It's all good.
And yeah, we're live. It's now Friday, January what?
20. I don't even know. 21st.
The hell is it?
24th.
24th, January 24th. Friday, January 24th at around 6:30 in the Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
And we're just chilling out at NJ Sound in the chill room. No, not the chill room. We should go to the chill room.
You want to go to the chill room? Let's film some here.
Yeah,
and
let's
then
film
maybe
some here.
We'll switch over. I like this room. I like these chairs, John.
These chairs are great.
These chairs are great, John. Oops. I
Uh-oh.
don't want to break anything.
So we were talking about a bunch of things, and we wanted to capture it on video.
Yeah, the first thing we were talking about was
College
music. College music.
Yeah.
Which, when I was in my band Gutter Boy then,
yeah.
That's what they called it.
Yep.
And we did a lot of like college radio tours and interviews and things like that. And you were saying that you had the Bible of all the like basically college music.
No,
contacts.
not just all of college music, but all the contacts. Indie Bible. It's a big shout out to Indie Bible. Indie Bible.
Yeah.
Check out Indie Bible. I got it in
good.
2022 and like 2018, and I have to get it in 2025.
That sounds amazing.
They have all the radio stations and all the shows, and I just sent out for Celestial Heartache about 1,000 emails today. We're probably going to be flagged as spam on Google Mail, Gmail. They're probably going to flag us as spam, the bastards. And, yeah.
I thought that, like, I was remembering how I thought it was really... what we were talking about was how it was interesting that, like... Okay, so what I remember is my band was signed to Geffen, and Nirvana got signed to Geffen like a month later. And when Nirvana came in, like my band was kind of like alternative or whatever you wanted to call it, but we thought we had to sound like other like kind of pop metal bands at the time, because we just wanted to be on the radio, we couldn't help it. And then you were talking about my song, the Gutter Boy song, how you...
When you call my name in the middle of the night, makes me feel the same. Ba, 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 ba. Yep.
I mean, we'll put the link in the description.
Yeah, we'll put it in.
Thank you, John. But I'm not trying to promote Gutter Boy, obviously, but the interesting thing...
It was $1 million contract. It was a big contract.
It was.
It was $1 million in 1991, right?
Yeah, it was...
1991?
91, yes.
Yeah, 1991. That's when I graduated college. That's when I graduated college. Fairleigh Dickinson University. Shout out to Fairleigh Dickinson University.
It was crazy, but I remember what happened was we were doing that promotion for the album, and all of a sudden it was just like CMJ or college music just like was like bye. It went away.
Oh wow.
And they started calling it alternative rock.
Oh wow.
Like, and I want to say that Nirvana, I don't want to say it's their fault, like it was a negative thing, but they just wiped it off the map because, in the record companies, they like to pigeonhole everything.
Yeah.
And they wanted to figure out how to do it, so they were like, okay, now you're called alternative. And then that led to grunge. So college music was no longer, like, there was no more, like,
wow.
The CMJ just freaking disappeared.
Wow.
Which was weird. Like, we were doing tours like that, like, but and it was one of those times that what you wouldn't think was commercial became really commercial. Like Nirvana actually was then super freaking commercial, right?
Yeah,
Like obviously,
yeah.
like even that song, like his song's really about that. Like he's like, with the lights out, it's
Yep,
such dangerous. Here
yep.
we are now.
I remember when that video debuted. That was an amazing video. Yeah.
It was amazing. It was amazing, but it was like he was basically making fun of the fact that they thought that they were kind of punk and heavy and liked, Black Sabbath, and that was the sound of grunge, and everybody loved it. And like I was actually watching a Bill Maher podcast where he interviewed Fred Durst. I don't know if you remember Fred Durst.
Yeah, of course.
And
Limp Bizkit in the
Bizkit.
House. Limp
Yeah.
Bizkit in the house.
And that was.
I saw the Woodstock documentary. That was awesome. He fucking burned down that place.
But like the funny thing that he said, it was like he stumbled into like that band formed almost as like a joke, and he was like he wanted to be a movie director at Fred Durst, and so he agreed to be in that band as a lead singer, but he was just like rapper, like he was like I can't sing, and he did it just to make videos to get his like
production company
up and running. And he would again, all those songs, if you go back and listen to them, they have that irony about them which is like they're so over the top, and you're like, this guy can't be serious, but it's appealing to a really macho, stupid guy out there that would hear it and say, "Oh yeah," like it's like I did it all for the Nookie, Nookie, and he was like, "This is it was a complete joke." He's like, "This was a joke," and of course they're not going to say it. And a lot of Nirvana songs were like that, and I don't know. Anyway, that's a little bit of a sidebar because you were talking about Simple Minds and
don't you forget about me. It's my life. I'll be alone, baby.
Dancing, you know it, baby.
Yeah.
Don't you? And that in the 80s, like Duran Duran and Simple Minds, that was another earlier phase. Was it 20 years before? I think it was, where once again, music that you would have thought was not commercial, like not competing with commercial music, like Whitney Houston or Chicago
or Madonna
or REO Speedwagon or whatever, was right in line with them, if not above them, in terms of radio play, and maybe even in terms of like.
It's a cool effect on the lights. The lights here are amazing.
I like this.
They change color.
We gotta fix the chair thing a little bit, but
How you doing, folks? Please like and subscribe and share this podcast.
You're recording, right?
We're recording. We're 9 minutes into it.
Oh, okay.
And we're just chilling. My dog Buckley is barking.
I know why he's barking,
because
there's a wine delivery outside.
We have more fermented grapes. And Rick Beato, I tried I tried contacting you on your website and it didn't come through. I've tried on Chrome, Microsoft Edge, and Firefox, and it doesn't work. The H verification, the H whatever it is called, doesn't work, and I can't contact you. So I left a comment in your Beato 2 stream that you had a live stream 7 days ago, and I wanted to send a question, a video question. I watched your whole stream. It's awesome. You're awesome, man. You're the best.
I love Rick Beato.
Yeah, he's great.
He's a great. He talks about equipment.
And he goes in depth.
He goes in depth.
Yeah.
I like how he talks about axes and amps and shit, but then he talks
about with artists. He talks with artists for many hours.
He talks about like throwing a diminished flat 7/9 chord in on the third bar of the bridge.
Yeah.
And how that makes it.
I paid for all his courses. I'm gonna get that guitar course, Rick. I'm gonna get that guitar course that you're offering now.
So you got at least one person signing.
Yeah. What? What? My wife just sent me a message. I can't read it sideways.
I think does it say there's a guy at the door trying to deliver wine?
Well, why don't you go upstairs and see if you can get it?
All right.
And I'll entertain you for a few more minutes.
I mean, this isn't live, so you could.
It's not live. I could edit this out.
Yeah, but
we could edit this out. But I wanna just keep it going. So Celestial Heartache, I sent it to like 1,000 radio stations today. It's being played on 3 radio stations, one in West Africa, Women of Power, Women of Substance, and another one in Mexico. And if you check it out, if you go to the Celestial Heartache link from the John Eric Art website, you can download the MP3 for free. You could steal it if you want. Don't tell anyone that, but you can steal the MP3, and if you go to the news on the Celestial Heartache. But if you steal it, just send a comment or a message, and that'll be cool. And anyway, so yeah, this is John Cannon. I'm John Cannon, and also known as Jai Beam, also known as John on Spotify. If you look at John, John, you can find me on Spotify or Canon. That's not my picture on Canon, but my music's on Canon, John, Jai Beam, and John Eric Art. And the foursome. So how you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, I tried so many times to contact Rick, and it didn't work out. It kept on going in a loop. A loop, 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 a loop. Anyway, that's just my fermented grapes speaking. And so we're just starting out. We just started in January or December, late December. I don't know when we started, when I met Eric. It was sometime late December, early January. I've been doing a lot of work on the website and promoting things, going to Taxi, SubmitHub.com, Taxi.com, SubmitHub.com, and all the radio stations around the world, Australia, New Zealand, Europe, France, Germany, United States, and I just sent out a bunch today, and hopefully it'll be well received. And you can hear my slurry voice because I've been enjoying the celebration for the past few hours, and it's a great space here at NJ Sound. Hope you like the lighting. It's really cool. And what the hell? Where's Eric? Where's Eric? He's not back yet. Hope he didn't wipe out. It's been bitter cold in New Jersey. It's been bitter cold, down to 7 degrees, 9 degrees, 13 degrees. Today it was 15 degrees in the morning, a little bit nicer in the afternoon. And it's going to be nice on Sunday. It's going to be up to almost 40 degrees, and it's been bitter cold. I'm wearing like 6 or 7 layers right now, and trying to stay warm. But leave a comment where you're coming from. If you see this video, like and subscribe to the channel. We're just starting out, so we have like no subscribers, but I did put the ad on YouTube, and we're getting plays for the promo video for Celestial Heartache. It's doing really well. And anyway, so what do? Are you a musician? Are you an artist? Are you just a fan? Leave it in the comments, and we'll respond personally to your comments. And if you haven't visited johneric.art, please do that. And we'll respond back to you. We could put you in our mailing list. And where the heck is Eric? Where is Eric? I know where Eric is, but oh. What happened to him? Let me see. Just getting some more ice cubes. Just getting some more ice cubes.
That's actually true. He said I knocked at the door and the dog was barking. He was supposed to call me because I have to show him my ID. He didn't call me. He left, and now I'm texting him saying, "Why didn't you call me?"
Oh man.
So I have to. I don't know if I don't get a signal down.
You should get a signal. Well, Eric got his food,
Yeah. Sorry.
but we didn't get the fermented grapes.
Working on it though, everybody.
Yeah.
Don't worry. DoorDash, for the record, has problems. DoorDash will hit us up down in the comments if you want to tell me.
Mention
what
about
happened.
DoorDash.
Yeah. Trying to call
Was my
them
wife
now.
problem?
They said they rang the doorbell and nobody answered. And
I didn't hear the doorbell ring. Well, we have it on this. We're recording on the same phone where the
I
doorbell
have a
would be
feeling maybe
ringing.
that if somebody,
Told him to leave.
yeah, somebody said, "Oh, you're bringing wine? Oh, you have the wrong address."
That's probably what happened.
Now I'm getting hang-ups. So,
Well, so how's it going? Happy Friday, TGIF. Have a
Happy
good
Friday.
Friday. Happy Friday.
and I think that's really interesting. You know that like alternative. That's the word now, but like music that's been considered kind of fringe has made it into the mainstream, and
Yep.
that's been like a cycle. You know, it's like
Yep.
a 20-year cycle.
Yep.
I mean, I guess that kind of happened with hip hop.
Yeah.
But I can't really figure out what the next step is for that. I mean,
Yeah.
pop is so hard to define. Oh, hold on, here we go. Hello? 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 Is this DoorDash?
What happened?
I don't know. It started saying something and then it stopped. Hung up. Now I'm trying to call DoorDash and it keeps hanging up on me. So I have to figure out what's going on with this.
Well, we have a little technical complication. So, Rick Beato is the best fucking person in the world. He's got a great course. I had his previous course, and I'm going to get the guitar course soon. It's ending soon, so I got to get it within the next few days. And my dog is barking up the wazoo. But I tried contacting Rick on his website, and it wouldn't go through on Chrome, Microsoft Edge, or Firefox. The H verification doesn't work. Whatever it's called, H capture doesn't work.
That's terrible.
H capture. I've never heard of H capture.
I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of it.
Is it like
It's got the pictures. You got to choose one that doesn't fit the thing, and it says you are human. It puts a check mark in it. Then you click submit, and it goes back in a loop. It's horrible. Is he? You sending a text?
Yeah. You need to bring the order back or refund me the $40.
$40?
Well, each of those things is $18.95.
Okay.
So I got 2 for you.
Yeah.
So that's
36, 48, $40.
yeah. So maybe it's 45.
Yeah, it's more than that. Yeah, those bastards. They didn't drop off our fermented grapes. Really bad.
Order never arrived. I'm calling him. See what happens. Calling, it keeps calling, hanging up.
Oh, that may have something to do with my wife. She probably said, "Get the hell out of here." She doesn't like to have fun. I like to have fun with Eric and other people. My friend Bill, Daniel, Larry. Where's Larry? Lorenzo Esquivel, where are you? Lorenzo Esquivel, where are you? You went on a cruise for 11 days. I've been calling you for a week, and you're not getting back to me. So I'm concerned. If you see this podcast, contact me, Lorenzo Esquivel. I've been calling you for a week now, since last Friday, for a whole week, and you're not here. You're not getting back to me.
Yeah, we need you guys to hang out and talk about, the future.
And like and
rock roll.
subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. We're just two artists that are creating music and art and trying to do our best to make everyone happy and
We're trying.
hear some cool music.
We're really trying.
Yep, we are.
We have a
We have a lot of songs.
we have a lot of songs. We have
Yep.
a lot of ideas.
Yep.
We have a lot of information about technology and
Yep.
so forth.
Yep.
And
Let us know if you like this format over the other format. This is our new format for the podcasts. It's a little more chill. It's a little more chill. It's not as formal. We don't have the lavalier mics on. So the audio quality from our voices is probably not as good. But I could have fixed that. I could have put them in. But
I kind of like your style. But your style looks. You got a good style. I like your hair. You know.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I like your hair.
Thanks, John.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
All right. And yeah, we don't have the lavalier mics on, so the audio quality is probably not as good. We're 26 minutes into it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Pretty good. 26 minutes. And I have to do the green screen processing with After Effects and all that stuff. Oh, what a pain in the neck. What a pain in the neck. After Effects and Premiere Pro has a bug in it. If you try to do the Premiere Pro with more than one layer of Ultra Key, it doesn't work out well. And it's just a new bug that they've introduced in the software. They're not getting back to you?
Yeah, no, I have to contact support with DoorDash. Sorry.
We're trying to get our fermented grapes.
I can't believe it. I thought this would be so easy. What an idiot, that guy. His name's John Paul, just FYI. If you
John
see
Paul.
somebody named John Paul on DoorDash, do not order from him because he's the worst person in the world.
Well, he's not the worst person.
He's the
second
second
the
worst.
worst person, yeah.
You know, maybe, I think Adolf Hitler, and then maybe this guy.
Yeah. Or Joe Biden, third worst person.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to get into politics.
I won't get into politics either.
Yeah.
I mean, Satan, I was
Satan, Lucifer, all those things. Muhammad is okay.
Yeah. Well,
he likes to chop off heads.
that's
messed up.
that's fucking bullshit. I wonder if this guy John Paul likes to chop off heads. I think he probably does, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find it. His number. I'm actually gonna publish his number on. His number was.
No, don't give it to him.
All right.
No, don't give it to him.
All right.
This is being broadcast around the globe. And eventually, in a year or so, everyone's going to watch it. They're going to be like, wow, this is the beginnings of John Eric Art.
Yeah.
This is the beginnings of John Eric Art.
It's amazing.
Yep. My dog's still barking, so I guess the guy's waiting out there with our wine. You want to see if he's out there?
I don't think he is because
the dog wouldn't bark if there's no one out there.
You think so?
Yeah. He wouldn't bark if there's no one out there.
I'm happy to go back out again, but...
Just watch the ice. Just check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think someone's outside, because my dog doesn't bark if no one's outside. So he's waiting out there, and he's got our fermented grapes. And, yeah. Anyway, yep. How you doing? So leave a comment where you're coming from, what part of the world you saw this video from, and I'm a naturist. I'm a sapiosexual. I find intelligence the most attractive quality in a human being, and I don't care about gender, and Anyway, so how you doing? I look ominous with these lights. These lights are amazing. So, I'll play some music in the background here. Something or another. And, yeah. Forever Yesterday. That's a great composition I did way back when. Forever Yesterday. Check it out on the internet. Check out Forever Yesterday by John Cannon, or by Cannon, or by Jai Beam, or by John, or by Cannon. And Forever Yesterday, all in my mind. Anyway, you're probably not going to watch this long into it because it's kind of boring. I admit it is, but it's pretty cool lighting effects, don't you think? They're pretty cool lighting effects. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with the DoorDash. Crazy Ava was having conniption. Crazy Ava was having a conniption. Yeah, she has conniptions all the time. She doesn't know what a conniption is. She doesn't even know what a conniption is. And I wish she did, because she's been having them for a long time now. Let's see if we got the fermented grapes. Eric's coming down. Uh-oh.
Well, I got some good news and I got some bad news.
What's the bad news?
Bad news is they were not there, and that guy was a douche, and he left.
Wow.
But the good news is I reordered it, and it's on its way, so it'll be here.
We're not paying double.
Well, no, I got a refund, so.
We got a refund.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting the fermented grapes.
Yeah, we're getting the fermented grapes.
Yeah.
That's good news.
That's good news. Look at this lighting. This lighting is amazing.
I mean, I think we have enough for like. I got
Cheers.
A couple of 3 sips there. This lighting is amazing.
Yeah. I think we're going to do the podcast like this because it's too formal in the other way. It's too formal.
It's too formal.
It's too formal. We're just hanging out.
I'm not sure if I love the blue light on my head, but it's all good. Actually, it keeps changing.
Keeps changing.
So, I think we should talk about music again for a second. So,
well, let's talk about Celestial Heartache.
Yeah, let's talk about our
Check
music.
out Celestial Heartache. If you go to johneric.art,
and we have a YouTube
click
channel.
around and you go to the YouTube channel, Linktree and everything. But if you click around, you can get a free download of Celestial Heartache MP3, so you don't have to pay $1.06 to pay for it. But I'm not going to tell you how to do it. You have to go to the johneric.art website, and I'm going to only keep that up for like a few weeks as I'm sending it to radio stations over the next few weeks. So it's January 24th?
Today, something like that, yeah.
January 24th, so maybe until February 15th I'll have it open, and after that, no deal. And
But I think I love our music.
yep,
We have experience in the music industry, I will
Yep.
say, and one of the things we were talking about before was like, I don't know, this idea of pop, and it's kind of like, it's interesting because in a way, like, I've never, like, the first music that I loved, like when I was learning to play bass, like I listened to, I had like records by Squeeze, Elvis Costello, the Clash, and I played along, and the Pretenders, that bass players, I know I'm gonna do him a disjustice by not remembering the bass player of the Pretenders name, but he was fucking amazing. And I learned bass by like playing along to that, but learning music theory kind of like in high school, and then like later I studied like music theory and like trying to be a little bit serious about it in college for a little while. Those bands, like especially a band like Squeeze and Elvis Costello, like the chord changes are crazy. Like they're very sophisticated.
Oh yeah.
And either they just were a bunch of crazy British dudes that happened to know that stuff by like
Just
naturally.
Natural in their genes.
Yeah, which I think is probably has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
But maybe they even studied. I mean, I actually don't know. You know.
Yeah.
And when I started realizing that, I was like, "Fuck!" Like that's when I really
Did you
learned.
tell them to go to the side door?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's a good thing.
And I got my app.
DoorDash. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. First world problems, right? Like, goddamn delivery drivers. Meanwhile, people are. I don't even want to say. Okay. But my point is once I figured out that they were doing like crazy chord changes and why it sounded so cool, I guess my point is in the general scheme of things, like people that I grew up with, and I was like 16 to 18, whatever, everybody liked the Doors and Led Zeppelin. Like I loved all that shit too, but when I was listening to these more new wave punk, whatever you want to call them, bands, it was actually more pop in the sense that their musical songwriting was better in a way. Like I mean, 145 is fucking blues, and that's awesome. But it's like, that's not. So there's like this thing about pop being a blend of. It's almost like masculine and feminine energy, like yin and yang, if you want to call it that. And the feminine thing is like sophisticated chord changes, like jazz, basically, like chromatic tones and like Rick Beato, shout out, Sus 2. But there's always going to be this masculine thing about music too, which is, and it's kind of like, look, music is honestly, to me, it's always feminine, even if it's very masculine, because it's just artistic. Like you're expressing emotions, and an emotional man is feminine in the sense that they're getting in touch with their emotional side, which is
Yeah.
not supposed to. You're supposed to be stoic, right?
Yeah.
So even if you're Pantera and you're going, and you're like,
I wish we had the mics on. It would have been great with the mics.
we'll
Yeah.
overdub that. But I'm saying, like, even that is feminine in this, sorry, singer Pantera can kick my ass or whatever, but it's not feminine in an energy level, but it's but you know what I mean. Like, so okay, I'm saying a couple things. I'm saying music has an emotional energy. Always.
Of course, yeah.
Yes, but there's
It's the music is the force of life. It's the energy of life. When you feel those tingles, that's the life force entering your body.
yeah.
That's the life force entering your body.
So here's my question. Here's my question to you,
Yeah.
John, right now.
All right.
Is when music is more rhythmic and less melodic, let's say, even if it's whether it's guitar, heavy guitar, or even just like drums or something,
Yeah.
or even hip hop that's like
Yeah.
not a lot of notes and very
Yeah.
rhythmic, is that more masculine sounding than, let's say, a song that has like no drums and is really intricate,
Melodic.
like very melodic, almost like leaning towards classical music style? Like, is that, do you?
Yeah, that's how you. Yeah, I would say drums are more masculine.
Yeah.
It's more the boom, 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 boom,
That's
boom, boom, boom,
interesting,
boom, boom.
right?
Yeah, and the melodic and the Simon and Garfunkel and all that beautiful melodies and the harmonies and all those beautiful, timeless melodies and harmonies that they've crafted. Yeah, but I think I don't like to separate it masculine and feminine.
I agree.
I think it's
agree.
life. It's life. It's the life force. Music is the life force of all creation.
Yeah.
It brings everyone together. You get the tingles up and down your body. When I held my first newborn son, James, in my arms, I had tingles from my head to my toe. And when I hear good music, I get tingles in the back of my neck and my arms. And it's not a full body experience, but the life force of life is something that you can't. It's just it's indescribable. It's just a beautiful thing.
That's amazing. I mean, I feel like,
He's not here again.
I'm just gonna call this time and say, hey,
Yeah,
come to the side, and
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna meet him.
yeah. Go outside. Wow, we're 43 minutes into it. We got to
We're
keep it
gonna
under
cut
60
this.
minutes for TikTok. Isn't this a cool video effect?
I like this. I like this effect.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to say, like, I didn't know if you get this part of the message to come to the side door. It's on the left of the house, and it's a little icy, so if you want, I can even meet you outside. Let me know if you would prefer that. Yeah, you want me to text you, you're saying? Okay. Alright, dude. You got it. You don't need to text.
All this complication. You can't have fun in America. You can't have fun in America. You can't have fun in America. That's our next song that I'm going to work on. That's going to be all recorded by me, Eric, his brother-in-law, his brother, and his friend. And we're going to come up with that song. It's going to come out in the next month or two. You can't have fun in America. You can't have fun in America.
Yeah, because you can't. You can, but you can't.
You can.
You
You
can't.
can have fun in America. Which one do you think it is? Can or can't? Leave a message. You can or you can't.
Leave a message.
You think? Leave a
below.
message. Where's my finger? There's my finger. There's my finger.
We'll figure it
Huh?
out.
We'll figure it out.
I love
All
that.
right.
I love that.
We're out of water. We're out of water for the ice cubes. We have plenty of ice cubes for the fermented grapes. We're gonna go to Lenora's maybe.
We might go to Lenore's, you know.
We might go to Lenora's. Uh-oh, is he here?
Oh, he said got it. So meaning I'm here. I'm gonna just make sure she.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you gotta be a manager. And be like,
Yeah, you gotta be a manager.
You gotta be a manager. And make sure it doesn't fall apart.
Yep.
Thank you so much, man. Sorry, so basic.
All right, I think you got the fermented grapes.
You get a recording studio here. You think this is really icy, guys. Sorry. So fun. Have an amazing day.
All right. We're 46 minutes into it. We have to keep it under 60 minutes for TikTok. You don't stop. TikTok, you don't stop. Tick, tock,
You don't stop.
tick, tock. Huh? Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
He got the fermented grapes. Eric got the
This is
fermented
like-
grapes.
We're in the bunker, dude.
We're in the bunker here.
Bunker. See?
Wow, you got two.
I got you
Those
too.
are robust
John.
reds.
They are, right?
Yeah.
They said they
Fucking
didn't have it.
bastards.
Well, good for that guy.
You got two robust reds. How you doing?
Reds.
Leave a comment where you're contacting, where you're visiting from. And, all right.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
So, we're going to just wrap things up. Don't forget to visit johneric.art or see us on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Pandora, iHeartRadio, TikTok. Our latest single, our debut single, is Celestial Heartache, and it's out everywhere around the world. And you can visit John Eric Art and download your free MP3 over the next few weeks if you are brave enough to do so.
Yeah. Yeah. Just, you know.
Pay for it too. Pay $1. Why not pay $1 if you take it? If you steal it, you can steal it. It's fine. It's a beautiful song. It's a lovely song.
You know.
Leave comments about the song Celestial Heartache on this post and this YouTube video. And we'll check in next week. And have a great week. Peace out.
Peace out,
Peace out.
everybody.
Love you all. And comment below. Like and subscribe to the channel. And share with all your friends, colleagues, aunts and uncles, grandparents, siblings, mothers and fathers, and co-workers and colleagues and everyone else. And share it around the world because we want to make this a hit song for 2025. It's a beautiful song. Peace out, and we love you all.
Peace out. Love
Peace
you
out.
all.